All right, hello, welcome to Heal and Ascend Tarot. So I hope everyone is doing well. Today is going to be your general love reading. Okay, so we're going to find out what is going on with you and the person on your mind. If you guys are interested in booking a personal reading, I do have one spot left for the 40% off promotion. I've just been saying recently, if you are interested in booking, try to book it as soon as you can because a lot of people get upset when they go to book. The coupon code has already expired. So the spots do fill up really fast, right? So just make sure if you are really thinking about it to just jump on it and book your reading, okay? So I'll leave all the information down below. So let's take a look and see what is going on with you and this person on your mind. So we're gonna start off with a message. Okay. All right, guys. So what does this person want to say to you? Okay. So they want to tell you that they have an avoidant attachment. So for those of you who are not familiar with attachment styles, this just means that when this person grew up, they didn't healthily attach to their parental figure. And because of this, they have an avoidant tendency when it comes to relationships, which means that they might need a lot of space, they might want to pull away, they might have a fear of too much intimacy. So you might find that like the closer you get to this person, the more fear they experience, okay? So they're battling with that right now, which is not the easiest. For any of you who have dated an avoidant or been with an avoidant, it's not always the easiest situation. They're not the easiest people to deal with. But understand it really does come from trauma, right? Okay, so we also have, you're the most beautiful person I have ever seen or met. Or handsome if you are a guy. Okay, take it how it resonates for you. But look at this. What was I just saying? But I'm scared of vulnerability, right? That makes sense. So they feel like you're their perfect person, right? Like you're the most beautiful person they've ever met. But because they have these attachment wounds, which for them is avoidancy, they have this fear of vulnerability, and that could be causing some issues between you and this person. But we'll find out what's going on here. So let's see how they're feeling about you guys. Okay, how is this person currently feeling about you? How are they currently feeling about you? Okay, resistant. So this is what I'm getting, guys. This person is kind of like showing you a side that doesn't represent what they're feeling. So see how here we have this person, they're resistant. It says rebellious, defensive, and closed. This is how this person is feeling right now. They're closed off. Now, the reason why this is because I feel like their vulnerability or their level of intimacy has kind of been triggered. And again, the reason why the avoidant attachment has come out first is because they're in this avoidant mode, right? Like when we get triggered, especially in romantic relationships, we fall back on these old coping mechanisms. So I feel like this person has shut you out. They've closed down. They're defensive. Maybe even when you try to speak to this person, it's like you can't get anything out of them. Like they're just not communicating with you. They're not open. Maybe in the past they were like super open and now you feel like you're talking to a brick wall. Just understand that this has to do with their fears, okay? So let's see what's going on here. All right, what's going on here? We have compromise. Yeah, for some of you guys, I get the sense that some of you have been trying to communicate with this person, or maybe you did in the past, where it's like you're trying to get them to see your side. You're trying to understand them, get them to understand you. Like you're trying to essentially compromise. But I think that this person, what they do is when they're upset, again, they put up this wall. See how we have barrier? And you feel like you can't get close to this person. Like no matter what you say, no matter how many conversations you try to have with this person, it's like you just can't seem to get in. And the reason why is because this is their coping mechanism. They choose to shut you out or to shut you down. I don't think it's like they're not deliberately trying to hurt you. They're trying to protect themselves, right? So obviously something here within this connection triggered your person, right? And so they're in this position where it's like they have sort of shut down from you because of this. Okay. Hold on one sec, guys. Okay. All right, I want to take a look and see why reinvention is here. this might be a positive thing because it could be that this person is aware that maybe they need to change this, because with the cycles here, it's making me think that this is maybe a cycle that you and this person go through where it's like things are really good, then all of a sudden something happens and this person kind of shuts down, or they go, like, they kind of act distant, and then you try to compromise with them and you try to understand them, but it's like they're just shut down. They create this wall where you feel like you can't get through to them. And now the reason why they do this is because they have this fear of vulnerability. So you guys could be someone who's really good with vulnerability. Maybe you like to talk about your feelings, you like to express yourself, and I feel like that's something that scares them. Okay, let's see. Why is reinvention here? Magician in reverse. Okay, so this person is aware that they need to make some sort of change. They understand that their behavior towards you, even though not intentionally, is manipulative. It is. Like, they're aware of this. You could have also brought this to their attention, right? Or maybe someone else did, but I feel like they kind of know that what they're doing is manipulative. Not that they're trying to manipulate you, but their actions and how they're like going about things is, okay? This person actually does see a happily ever after with you. We do have the Ten of Cups. And again, I think that really lends to this idea of like, despite how they're acting towards you, they do feel like there is something here. They do feel like you're very attractive. You're like on a pedestal, but it's like they don't know how to get close to you. And I think for some of you guys, it's putting you in this Queen of Swords energy. I almost feel like some of you guys, you've tried so much with this person that now you've sort of shut down yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you guys have kind of put up your walls because you're sort of mirroring this person. You know how sometimes you try and you try and you try to the point where it's like you just give up trying. And I feel like you guys have kind of matched their energy to a certain degree. All right, let's see. Okay, wow. I love that this card popped out. So we have spiritual growth. So this card often comes out in these readings that I do, mainly because we're often pulling on very highly spiritual connections, right? Like for those of you who book personal readings with me, normally you're dealing with like a very spiritual connection. There's a spiritual lesson, a karmic lesson, could be a soulmate, could be a twin flame, whatever label you want to have. But I'm just getting here that there's some growth that is occurring here for this person and for you potentially. And the reason why is because this is some sort of cycle that you guys have been brought together to break. Okay, let's see. What's coming through for this person? What is coming through for this person? Let's take a look and see what is coming through for this person. Thank you. Okay, so we do have family changes here, okay? So for some of you guys, this person could be going through some changes within their family dynamic. I don't know if this is like marital thing, like it could be something on a marital status, but it could also be something within their like immediate family here, okay guys? So there could be some sort of changes or shifts happening here for them. Okay, we have retirement. So some of you guys, maybe they're thinking about retirement, they're thinking about the future. Maybe they have someone in their family who is retiring, or maybe for some of you guys, I feel like this person might have to look after like a parent who maybe is like transitioning into a different stage of life where it's like they're having to take care of someone. Some of you guys also feel like maybe there's someone in their family that they have to kind of take care of, okay, that might be having health issues. This could be you as well. Yeah, because look, we have gracefully aging. It keeps telling me something about that. Yeah, so I'm not sure if this is you or them, but I am getting that there's someone in this connection who is taking care of someone who is like getting older, and maybe that responsibility is becoming more prominent to the point where maybe it's affecting this connection to some degree. So I don't know if that's you or them. Okay. All right, so let's see what else is going on here in this connection. All right, Spirit, what is going on in this connection? What is going on in this connection? Let's take a look and see. Thank you. Okay, we have friends and colleagues. We have the loving woman. So the thing is this person is telling people about you, okay? What I find so interesting is like when it comes to how they are with you right now, they're very closed off. They're defensive. They might not be answering your messages. They might not be open to communicating. But what's so funny about this person is that they tell people such positive things about you. Like when they're at work, they tell their colleagues like how loving you are, how great you are, how motherly you are, how perfect you are. When they're around their friends, they're doing the same thing. Like they talk so positively to the people around them about you. Like they always have something good to say about you to their friends, to their family, to their colleagues, right? Again, it's just that this person has this fear of vulnerability. And like I said, I think that there's something here that must have triggered them in this connection that caused them to sort of close off to you, because it's telling me that like in the past, I think things were going well. Like, let me see, what was the past energy between you guys? What was the past energy between you guys? Okay, let's see. Yeah, there was a lot more communication in the past, wasn't there? Something happened here where I feel like now you guys might not even be speaking, or it's like pulling teeth to get this person to communicate. But in the past, you guys were talking a lot. Like there was a lot of open communication. This person was much more open towards you. Yeah, look at that, the Lovers. So it's like in the past, you guys felt really deeply connected. Like there was a sense of closeness. You felt like, wow, this is my person. And they felt the same thing, right? But something happened here that triggered this person, and now they've shut down, okay? So we're gonna move on to the extended, and we're gonna find out what exactly triggered them. Like what was that moment that triggered this person to shut down? We're also going to look at how do they see you right now? Like how are they viewing you? We're going to look at how do they think that you feel about them after this situation. We're going to take a look at their current intentions towards you, and we're going to see what their next actions are, if any action. And then we're going to look at some advice as to how to navigate this connection. Okay, so if you guys are interested, the link for the extended reading will be down below in the comment section, okay? All right, guys, but I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I hope to see you over in the extended.